Hey guys, it's Stephanie and I'm here. And I just wanted to encourage you guys that have been watching my videos. And I know there are some people that comment, and a lot of you guys are like teenagers asking for advice. And my advice for you at that age is to set yourself apart and know the importance of doing that, because the teenage years are the years where Satan really tries to step in, especially when you turn 18, especially when you get to that legal age where you can go out, start partying. You kind of start getting a little bit, you start feeling like you want to be a little rebellious towards your parents. Um, Set yourself apart from your friends, set yourself apart from negative influence because it's not worth it. Whatever you're trying to prove, trying to be an adult or whatever the case may be, it's not worth it and it's not going to get you anywhere. So my advice to you guys is to set yourself apart in God. Set yourself apart with God. Set yourself apart from worldly ways or worldly traditions where, okay, I'm 18 now, I need to go start drinking or smoking or hanging out or clubbing. Set yourself apart from all of that, because the ways of the world is just going to lead you to death and destruction. Like, seriously, it's not worth it. Like, you will save yourself from so much stress and heartbreak and heartache and attacks from Satan and just unnecessary baggage if you learn to set yourself apart, especially at this point in your life. The next thing that I want to tell you guys is, for the teenagers that are out there, is to respect your parents. Like, I understand at this age, you're at the age where your parents just starting to really get on your nerves and really starting to get under your skin, but respect them because that's what God asks us to do. And at the end of the day, they go through a lot too as your parents, and you're living in their house. You're living in their house, you eating their food. Like, you really have to realize the blessings that you have right now, because you're not always going to have it. You're not always going to be able to just be living up under your mom or living up under your dad, going to your mom asking for money, not having to worry about getting your own groceries. You're not always going to have that. So while you're in that season of your life, don't take it for granted. And that's why God instructed us to honor our parents, because we need to be respecting them. There's so many people who are not respecting their parents. Like, seriously, it's a blessing to have your parents. It is a blessing, as much as crazy as they can be, even if they're not even following God. If they are providing you with a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food to eat, you don't got to be paying up no bills, you ain't paying mortgage or rent. Like, it's a blessing, and we need to be aware of every blessing that we have in our life at certain seasons of our life. So because you're not always going to be there, because you're not always going to, be up in your parents' house, you need to respect them while you're there. So that's some of my advice. Set yourself apart, honor your parents. Honoring your parents applies applies to you after you leave their home. So if you're bringing honor to someone, that means that you are representing that person really well. You get what I'm saying? So if your parents didn't raise you to be out, to being all types of crazy, don't leave their house and act that way. Behave in the way that your parents have raised you, if they have raised you in a godly household and if they have raised you right. So that's the next advice that I wanted to give you guys. Respect your parents, be grateful for them while you're there, set yourself apart, honor them even after you leave, and really start to dig deep in your Bible and your word and praying. That's always going to be important. It's good for you to learn to do that even like right now. So that would probably be my advice to you guys right now for the teenagers that are out there. Um, yeah, set yourself apart, be respectful and honor your parents, and start to dig deep in your word and learn how to pray and fast. Start fasting. You're at the age where you're not a child anymore, you're a teenager. Start fasting. That is an important, like key. It's key to your walk with God. This your success in your walk with God is knowing how to fast and even knowing when to fast. Like if you have something big that is coming up or that you're believing God for, fast. You know, fast. Like, or if there's a rough time that you're going through, if you feel like you're about to be spiritually attacked, fast, because it wards off so much stuff in the supernatural and it draws you closer to God. And we neglect, our spirit man so much. So it's good to fast. Like seriously can open so many doors and build and strengthen your relationship with God. So that would probably be my advice. That's what I can think of right now for teenagers that are trying to walk with God. All right. Bye, guys.